Step by step, the clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around.
Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome to a new video. Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan and welcome to Gameweek Double GW36 36 Deadline Day stream. I hope you've all been having a good day. Welcome. And I can see questions coming in. Kushan, would you swap Ramsey for Gordon and take a -4? Yeah, I think I would do that because Jacob Ramsey is supposed to be unsure in terms of whether he will be fit or not, so I would probably do that. Yes, that would be, I think I wouldn't be against it. I think he's a pretty decent pick for game week 36 as well as game week 37. So yeah, how's everyone doing? This is my team, free hit activated. This is how it's looking like right now. Make sure if you are new, smash that like button and let's get started. Ask your questions away. Free hit 36 activated. This is how the team's looking like. We've got the expected points for anyone on a free hit who just wants to see for game week 36. We've also got it for the next 3 game weeks as well. Should I use my triple captain on Mo Salah? Yeah, I think Mo Salah is a pretty good option. I'm putting my captaincy on Mo Salah. I think a lot of people will captain Mo Salah as well. And if you have a triple captainship, probably best time to use it right now actually. I don't think you'll be able to find another week where it would be any better. So probably good time to use your triple captaincy chip as well on Salah if you want to. Unless you want to go extremely differential, you could try Kevin De Bruyne, but yeah. Also, give me a second. 1 second, I'll be back. We're back. Mo Salah is a good option, captaincy, or triple captaincy as well. Logmat, how are you doing? Welcome. Cancelo too risky to go against Salah. You mean Cancelo captain? It is a bit risky because Cancelo hasn't, even the Cancelo on the eye test shows that he's like about to get a haul and whatnot. He isn't the most, what I would say, high haul potential player. I mean, you can try him. He's guaranteed minutes, at least out of everyone. He's most likely guaranteed minutes. But in terms of haul potential, Salah has a bit higher haul potential than Cancelo. But you never know. On Cancelo's day, he could potentially get you a really high haul as well. Richarlison has 9 yellow cards. 1 more, he will miss a game. No. Richarlison isn't going to... Even if Richarlison gets another yellow, he won't miss a game. Because the rule is, as long as teams have played 32 games, After that, it doesn't matter. Like whether a player gets another yellow, there won't be any suspension. So you don't have to worry because Everton have played, I believe, 32 games as well. So there is no need to worry. Where Everton, yeah, they played 33 games. So 32 games is the max. After that, suspension thing is removed. Who to captain? Seriously, no idea. Well, it depends on your risk level, where you want to risk, like how much you want to risk. Salah is most likely going to be the highest captaincy in the top 10k, maybe top 50k as well. Salah will be probably the highest ones. Let's actually check where managers are actually captaining, shall we? De Bruyne is potentially a huge differential captaincy option for those who have De Bruyne. If you don't have De Bruyne and you don't want to go Salah, you could probably try Trent. I wouldn't be surprised if Trent is a decent option. Maybe a Mane. But after that, everything is a risk, to be honest. Like in terms of minutes risk or points risk. Let's bring the captaincy up. So, was on Salah. Currently on Jesus. That's fine as well. Alright. Alright, here's the captaincy. Let's look at the results. Salah, for best captain for Double Gameweek 36, Salah at 48%, De Bruyne at 16.5%, Son on third, Reece James. I wouldn't really count Reece James, to be honest. But after that, yeah, you can see it just trickles down to different players. I took a -8 on my bench boost. Is it worth to take another for Sanchez? For Brighton Sanchez, nah, I wouldn't do that. Another -4 for Sanchez, probably not. Give me a second, guys. Because I'm having a cold as well. Sad life. Alright, I'm back. Who's Brighton playing against? Let me just check. Brighton are playing only United, no? Brighton aren't playing the second game, so I wouldn't take a -4 on Sanchez. Don't do that. How's everyone else doing? How's your teams looking like? To replace Sanchez. Okay, who are you bringing in? Depends on who you're bringing in, and also depends on what you're doing in Gameweek 37 as well. Who are you bringing in though? That's the question. So this is my team, by the way. I'm on a free hit. Got a strong midfield of De Bruyne, Son, Saka, Salah, and Nketiah, Gabriel Jesus, and Richarlison up front. I have 0.3 in the bank. Who do you suggest? So Sanchez. Let's look at Sanchez's cost, shall we? I need to know how much he is right now. I haven't owned him for a long time. 4.5 and 0.3. If you have 0.3, your best the best person you can go to is probably Pickford. Because Pickford, I think, is 4.8. Yes, 4.8. Pickford is your best option. And I'm free hit Gameweek 37. Oh. Well, Pickford is the only option, right? If you have 0.3. It's just that his Gameweek 38 fixture isn't that great. I hope you have another goalkeeper for Gameweek 38. Sorry, I keep disappearing because I'm having a cold. Alright, Pickford is your best option. In terms of goalkeeper for 4.8, like we can switch it and we can switch to 5, let's say. You can't afford Schmeichel, right? And your free hit 37 as well, so it doesn't really matter. I guess you want just for this week. For a -4 for this week, it may or may not pay out. I don't think Pickford keeps 2 clean sheets. If he keeps 1 clean sheet, it pays off. If it doesn't, then it's a bit unlucky. Ramsdale in 38. Oh wow, Ramsdale and Pickford against each other. Not the best of options. But I guess for third, well, based on the current double Gameweek players, you're not going to find a goalkeeper this week who is also good for 38 if you want to double, except for maybe Schmeichel. Maybe Schmeichel, yes, Schmeichel is the only keeper. But if you can't afford Schmeichel, then yeah, you're 0.1 short to get Schmeichel. The best you can try and afford is probably Pickford. So in that specific case, maybe I wouldn't really do it. I probably won't do it then, because you can use that 0.3 for 38 maybe, or somewhere else. It depends. If you think Pickford gets at least 1 clean sheet, then you could probably do it. But yeah, the upside isn't too high on goalkeepers, especially Everton goalkeepers, because they're away. Everton's away. If this was Everton at home, I would be a bit more confident. Everton's away record is a bit more worse than their home record. Like, their home record is pretty decent. Their away record is pretty bad. Thanks for that advice. No worries, no worries. Trying my best. I mean, it's end of the day, we won't be able to predict what actually happens. But if you think he keeps 1 clean sheet, then maybe you can try and do it. Go with the gut. Yo, James, how you doing? How's it going? I am doing well. I'm having a slight cold, so now I've got some vitamin C as well to hopefully fix this cold. We all captaining Cancelo this week. What? No, I didn't say anything about captaining Cancelo. I am captaining Mo Salah. Here's the thing. Alright, now I told you guys about this. For those who were here last week, you would have known I mentioned about a certain manager who managed to like climb so much. This guy has managed to level up in points in terms of a mini league that I am, and he has gone without Salah since game week 30, and he's managed to claw about a 100-point gap because of the fact that he owns Son. So he doesn't have Salah this week. I need to captain Salah and hope Salah manages to deliver for me. This has been his team, and he's managed to do. He had 90 points last week with this team, just because of Salah. I mean, because of Son as well. Salah's too boring. Come on, man. Man, I need to win a mini league here. Salah is my differential at this point. Imagine me telling Salah is a differential in the mini league, but that's basically what it is. I have to ignore top 10k rank achievements or trying to achieve for that for the moment, and try and win this mini league first. There's a bit of money riding on it, so I need it. Jesus, good choice. Yeah, I would say so. It's a punt. It's a punt, by the way. Gabriel Jesus is definitely a punt. Especially, he's a punt for this week, and also I think for the next couple of weeks he's good enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I need Salah to score, because this guy has been getting away without owning Salah since game week 30, and he's managed to climb ranks insanely because of the fact that he just ignored Salah. He was able to bring in the likes of Son and all, and use that money elsewhere. And I've been like struggling because Salah hasn't been delivering and not having Son. So now I have Son on a free hit. So even if this guy captains Son, at least the damage is minimal. What do people think about this free hit? I'm not too convinced about Tavares, to be honest. I but I can't afford. I mean, I can afford another defender for 4.7. After that, I can't really find anyone. I could have done something like Tavares to maybe Everton defender, and dropped. No, I couldn't really afford it per se. It was 0.1 shot. I'll compromise with you and make him my vice. Who's Salah? Okay, fair enough. Make Salah your vice. The panel team of the Football Chatbox panel team is captaining Cancelo. That was the differential for the panel team. If you guys saw the podcast on Wednesday, you would have noticed it. Is Foden or Diaz a punt? Diaz is definitely a punt, and I wouldn't mind taking Diaz as a punt. Foden... Yeah, Foden also this week. The problem with Foden is his minutes. I'm not sure about his minutes this week. Quiz member. But Diaz, I mean Diaz, I wouldn't mind Diaz as an option this week. He's definitely a punt. Both of them are probably punts. Foden isn't a punt in terms of the next 3 game weeks. He's a pretty good option for the next 3 game weeks. Diaz is definitely a punt this week. Could be a high potential, high rewarding punt as well, but high risk as well. This is my team at the moment. Is this a free hit team? Yes, this is a free hit team at the moment. This is what I've got on a free hit. Let me just put it in the transfer so you guys can see how much I have in the bank as well. This is my team at the moment. Ramsdale, Sanchez, Alonso, TAA, Robbo, Cancelo, Sessegnon, Mount. What? Sessegnon? Oh, Spurs Sessegnon. Mount, Saka, Foden, Salah, Gordon, Richarlison, Pookie, and Nketiah. -8 taken already. I think that's a bench. Is that a bench boost team? If that's a bench boost team, yeah, I think it's not too bad. Sessegnon, will he play? Does he play? I haven't watched Spurs enough to be able to tell this. Yeah, okay, yeah. Enough. Last 2 games he's played. It's not too bad. Mogbat. It's not too bad. It's a pretty decent team. And -8, I wouldn't. I think -8 is a pretty. -8 is probably a good level of hits to take. Anything further you might start seeing quite a bit of red and very hard to catch up. Playing bench boost this week. Turpentine, welcome to the Football Chatbox. How you doing? Playing bench boost this week, and that's Mogbat as well. So a lot of you guys are playing bench boost. I think Regulin is injured. Yeah, he is still injured, I think. So Sessegnon works. Give me a second while I hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I think Richarlison, Gordon are nailed. No punts. No. What about Martinelli? Martinelli, it's hard to say with Arteta. Sometimes Arteta plays Martinelli, sometimes he doesn't. So it's hard to say. Richarlison and Gordon aren't punts. Richarlison and Gordon are nailed. Martinelli is the one that I'm not really sure. Whether Sessegnon should play till the end of season? Yeah. Because Regular is injured, right? And we don't know when Regular will come back. So yeah, Mogmat, that's not a bad bench boost. Turpentine, I wonder what the bench boost is looking like. Might be interested to see what that is like. James98, hey there again. James is a regular right now on the streams. So this free hit team, right? I put it in the expected points. It's supposed to get me 113.7. 113.7 expected points, like you guys can see there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Probably the best team I can field. I don't know, because like I was looking at transfers. I've got Schmeichel. In terms of points, at least I think I got the best I could. Alonso is the one that I'm a bit this thing, but yeah. Iheanacho over Richarlison. No, I would probably stick to Richarlison. I don't know. Iheanacho, I don't know if he'll start. Also, Leicester's attacking stats have been bad. They're really bad, Leicester's attacking stats. I wouldn't be so certain about Iheanacho starting, especially now that isn't Vardy back as well for Leicester. So I wouldn't be so certain about this thing, Iheanacho. And Richarlison takes pens, so I would prefer Richarlison. Could you do my team and see its points prediction? Yes, we can try that as well. We'll try that as well. Let me. Mogmat, can you give me your team ID so I can just load it straight away? It's easy for me to load it, than have to try and build it again. What's your team ID? Werner yesterday. Werner, James, Mount. I bought these guys and I'm stuck with them. Well, I would keep James and Mount. Werner, I would probably get rid. You can do Werner to maybe Gabriel Jesus or Richarlison. James and Mount, I think, are still pretty good options to hold. I wouldn't be too worried about them. They are the more... James and Mount are probably more nailed in terms of minutes. Gabriel or Rob holding as punts on free hit? Gabriel. Gabriel has set piece threat as well. As a Leeds fan, I can tell you we can't defend corners or set pieces. You tell me this now. I can't even afford Gabriel. Rob Holding though, probably... Is Rob Holding going to start? Because I saw comments about Ben White. Maybe not. But Gabriel, I would go Gabriel. He's a good set piece threat. And we've kind of seen him score goals from set pieces for Arsenal. So yeah. By the way, talking about set piece threat. Everton are playing... who are they playing? Everton are playing Leicester and Watford, who are also bad from set pieces. So if you have Yerry Mina, if you can afford Yerry Mina as another punt as well, he's also a pretty good differential punt. Because both Leicester and... I mean, didn't Leicester concede off a set piece in the semi-finals of the Conference League? So Leicester and Watford are definitely weak on set pieces as well. So Yerry Mina is another decent differential pick for anyone who wants. I'll be with you shortly. Okay, no worries. I'm not sure if Holding will play both. Yeah, I also don't know if Holding will play both. Free hit, then bench boost all double gaming players in my squad. Steve! Welcome. Steve, you might need to explain that again. I didn't follow. What do you mean free hit, then bench boost all double gaming players in my squad? I don't follow that. Can you let me know again what you actually mean by that? Mina or Keane? Mina. Yerry Mina. Michael Keane, he's been a disaster for me. I've held Michael Keane and he's been an absolute disaster. My bench boost, Schmeichel, Saka, Pukki and Matip. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good bench boost. That's actually one of the stronger benches I've seen. I've seen a lot of benches on Twitter and it's like Forster, Nketiah, Drewsbury Hall, Anthony Gordon. Now Gordon and Nketiah I think are good, but Forster and Drewsbury Hall aren't great. So top 10, that's a pretty strong bench boost. Sideman Clips, how you doing? What should I do to my team this week? What is your team like this week? Sideman Clips. Hardik, welcome. Hardik Sharma. How's Gabriel Jesus for this week to Richarlison next week? And also how's Zaha for next week? Gabriel Jesus this week is not too bad. To Richarlison next week, yeah, that could work. That could be good moves. Zaha next week. Zaha could be one of the other players that people go on a free hit. He's playing Everton and Aston Villa. Now Aston Villa have improved defensively slightly. The only thing with Zaha is 2 away games, but I mean, if you're free hitting or anything next week, I think Zaha isn't a bad choice. If you're not free hitting, you could probably, if you want to go Zaha, you could probably do it. What's Crystal Palace in Gameweek 38? Man United. Maybe. If you're not free hitting in 38, I mean free hitting in 37, then maybe not Zaha. I don't know. I wouldn't be too against it, to be honest, but yeah. Check my team on the league. Oh yeah, I can. For those who haven't joined the Football Chatbox League, the league code is right at the bottom right there. Make sure to join. Okay, time and clips. Which one am I looking at? Can you please tell me? Is it name Simon Clips? You might need to tell me your team name. Where do I find the code? Or where do I find my code? The team ID is basically, if you go to points, if you click points, you will see in the URL, you would see your team ID. So basically, you'll see fantasypremierleague.com/entry/a number, and that number is your team ID. Wait, this is your team? Oh my god, Simon Clips casually flexing his team. On bench boost, could you check my team? If you get a chance, just send it over. Okay, we'll check James as well. First, we'll check Simon Clips. Can I swap Yeremina to Mikalenko? Almost same price. Yes, that could also work. Mikalenko is also a decent punt, to be honest. Bench boost this game week, then free hit in 37. Yeah, that's not too bad. Mikalenko also is a decent punt. Okay, this is Simon Clips' team. Now, I'm assuming you have one free transfer. Are you playing a bench boost? Have you played a bench boost? Or you've lost all your chips? Okay, so you don't have chips at all. So you're going in this without any chips. So you probably have, let's put your team on FPL.team so that I can kind of visualize it. Let's hold on a second. Alright. Checked. Q. Bench boost this. Okay. Oh yeah. I think I answered Steve's. Okay, this is Simon Clips' team this week. Now I'm assuming Trent comes in for Broha, for Adam. Sorry, Schmeichel goes in. Are you playing Schmeichel or Ramsdale? Probably play Schmeichel, I think. So, what do you do this week? For starters, Adams has got to go. How much money do you have? 7.1. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. I would have switched this to Enketia, but yeah, short of Richarlison, no? I mean, you could do this. You could. Who would you drop though? Damn. Who would you drop? Would you drop Cash? Something like this? But then you don't have Weghorst. Should I downgrade Weghorst or what? You'll have 0.3. So then in next week you'll go and you'll be something like this maybe next week. And I guess you will bring in maybe, you could do Gordon, or you can do Gordon here, or you could bring in someone else. You could potentially, depends on what you want to do in 37 as well. You could probably do Martinelli to Gordon, and then you could maybe look into, who would you upgrade even, to be honest? I don't even know what you'll do upgrading. Burnley you're playing Aston Villa and Spurs. Yeah, it's tough fixtures for... I would do Weghorst. I would probably downgrade Weghorst. Because Aston Villa and Spurs aren't going to be easy fixtures for Burnley. I don't know what you'll do up from here for 37. I mean, I think this is pretty decent. I would probably try and do the -4 to downgrade Weghorst so that you can bring in Richarlison. Maybe something like this. Too many players selected from Arsenal. Wait, what? Oh, you have Ramsdale as well. Oh no. Yeah, Ramsdale as well. Rip. R.I.P. Now I don't know what you'll do. Just check and see what you want in terms of... I guess what you can do is... Who did you have here? Adams, right? You could just play Oh, you can't even play Nketiah. You have too many Arsenal players. Ah, man. You're in a tough position. Mogbet, if you're on PC, it's a number in the tab. Oh, yes, thank you. Foden likely to play one game, so would be worth it to sell him to Madison for a hit. To Madison? Oh, maybe not to Madison. I don't know if Madison... I don't know, man. Madison, isn't it... Madison hasn't been doing too well. So what should I do? I can't get an Nketiah for because too many Arsenal players. Yeah. Man, you're stuck. Ah, damn. Okay, let's look at forward lines. There's someone I'm probably missing. You could do two. Damn. Can't even think. I guess your option is to actually probably try for... Pookie isn't that great, to be honest. I would say Pookie isn't that great. But I guess you can drop Adams or Pookie. Just make the one transfer. Although I would like to have Richarlison in there. Because Pookie is playing some tough teams. I mean, this is not a bad... But yeah, it's not that great. And then next week you'll have... You can bring in Richarlison here in 37. And then you could drop Martinelli for Gordon. And you could rip you bench Saka ahead of Weghorst? Maybe. But yeah, it'll be something like this. Yeah, you can even roll. I think maybe rolling, you might be able to roll. Maybe rolling might not be a bad idea, Simon Clips, for your team at least. Rolling might not be a bad idea. Alright, yeah, rolling would actually, because you're in a very tough position to kind of like, it's a very awkward situation. But yeah, rolling wouldn't be a too bad of an idea. Alright, Foden likely, yes. Not to Madison is the, I'm not really sure. I mean, you could do Madison, but I think Foden is still pretty good long term. Not long term. Over the next 3 game weeks, I think Foden is still a better shout than Madison. So I probably wouldn't do that. I would probably keep Madison, keep Foden. But yeah, I mean, you could do it to man. It's a risky move, but yeah, there is maybe some upside to it. Should I bring in Holgate for Shah? Can you afford someone else? Abdul Rahman, can you afford someone else? Holgate for Shah. I guess that's a straight swap, no? Holgate to Shah. Yeah, maybe. Not too bad. Do you need to do Holgate to Shah? Or is that because you're playing a bench boost? What's the situation, Abdul Rahman? Could you not get Watkins somehow? No, he can't even afford Richarlison, who's on the same price. So Watkins is also not a possibility, unfortunately. Joao Pedro? I'm not too confident on Wolves. Wolves, to be honest, aren't that great. I think Wolves are that team, I think, that are on the beach, to be honest. Madison and Barnes or Nketiah? I like Nketiah at the moment. Like, I was looking at Martinelli to Gordon, Weghorst to Nketiah. Oh yeah, you could probably do that. Or you could do this Simon clips. You could do, like you said, Martinelli to Gordon, Mendes, clubs, Everton. Sorry, midfielders, Everton. You could do Martinelli to Gordon, and then Arsenal. You could do Nketiah here for Adams if you wanted to. Simon clips, and then next week you could probably remove Nketiah and play Richarlison. Sorry, not Calvert-Lewin, but what happened to Calvert-Lewin, man? That guy is gone. You could probably play Richarlison. You could do that as well. Simon clips, that's another possibility. This week, Gordon and Nketiah for Adams and Martinelli. Obviously, removing Martinelli, but and then next week you just bring in Richarlison. That's another option. Or you could roll the transfer. But I like this move as well. It's not too bad. So I don't think you're going to get much from Adams anyways. What did I miss? Madison Barnes or Nketiah? It's between Madison and Nketiah. At the present moment, I am between. Who do chat? I think Madison is not a bad shout, to be honest. Because Madison, where's Madison? 7.4, 5.7, 3.6. Yeah, Madison is slightly ahead of Nketiah. So maybe Madison, because Madison, you're getting the double game week in 37 as well, especially if you're not free hitting. So then Madison. Okay, I need to move on these chats. Okay, how about Shah to Sessegnon? But Spurs have two tough 36 fixtures. I wouldn't expect Spurs to keep any clean sheets this week, to be honest. James. Oh, you mean for that team? I probably wouldn't do it. Because I think is Shah out? Hey bro, was busy over last few days due to GMAT. How are you doing? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. What is GMAT? I'm not sure what GMAT is. Nketiah and Diaz for -8 over Coutinho and Watkins. Coutinho maybe, Watkins not really. I think Watkins is pretty. Wait, before I give this, Fabian, what are you doing in 37? Are you free hitting in 37? If you're free hitting in 37, then yes. If you're not free hitting in 37, then probably no. Tiger and Guna, how you doing? Welcome. Archie Sharma, how you doing? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. Mount plus Mahrez or KDB plus Gordon? KDB plus Gordon. Try 1-1. Okay, this is Mohammad's team ID. He says he's not sure, but we'll see. Yeah, budget only 4.5 doing bench boost. Oh, okay. Yeah, then it's fine. Abdul Rahman, because you're getting a player for 37 as well, right? So it's not too bad. Unfortunately, if you could have afforded like a Yerry Mina or Mikalenko from Everton, I think that would have been much more better. I've gone for Nketiah and taken out Antonio. You still have Antonio, Tiger and Quilla. How do you still have Antonio? It should be 6 numbers. No, I think this is Mogmad's team, isn't it? No, this is not Mogmad's team. This is my team. Yeah, Mogmad, you need to get your team properly. 6 numbers. Would it be 6 numbers? It shouldn't be 6 numbers. Depends on when he... Could it be more than 6 as well? Depends on when he actually started his team. Tarun, how you doing? Welcome. GMAT is entry exam to college postgrad. Ooh, good luck. I hope it went well. What do you think about the below options? Kuleveski to Foden. Okay, that's not too bad. Kuleveski to Saka. That's actually pretty decent. Trent to Matip, I wouldn't do that. And Mount to Son. Ooh, damn. Is that the only way you can get Son? By doing Trent to Matip and Mount Son? Is that the only way you can get Son? I like option 3, but is getting rid of Trent the only way you can get Son in? Tin! What's up? Hit the... Is that the like button? Hit the like button? Yeah guys, hit the like button. Hit that like button, people. Don't forget to hit the like button. And also hit that subscribe button. It's the right number. That's in the URL. It's 7 numbers. Okay, let me copy that number again. Yeah. You probably started your team later. That's why. Can do Kuleveski amount to Son and Gordon. Already have Shrewsbury Hall. -4 move. That is actually not too bad. Kuleveski and Mount to Son and Gordon is actually a pretty good move. I would do that, yes. I would actually do that. I can't seem to get oh no, this is your team. Sorry. It looks very similar. I was like wondering what. Okay, this is your team. I've got your team. So wow, you still have Ronaldo. Now, in terms of the moves you were telling me, right? I need to go back up and get your team moves. You said you had Ramsdale and Sanchez. You had Alonso, TAA, Robertson, Cancelo, you said. And Sessegnon, right? Yep. And then you had Mount, Saka, Foden, Salah, Gordon, Richarlison. Let me just switch to forward. Richarlison and was it Pookie and Nketiah? Richarlison, Pookie, and Nketiah. Now, this says 102, but it tells you to play. It tells you to bench Robertson. I wouldn't bench Robertson. I would actually bench Gordon instead. Or Robertson. Now, would you start Nketiah? Who do you start Nketiah over? Maybe Nketiah over Pookie? Something like this. This is a bench boost, right? Oh, wait, this is a bench boost. If it's a bench boost... man, I have to like this thing. I forgot to count the bench boost then. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? Reset. If it's a bench boost... Yeah. If it's a bench boost, it's 124 points on a bench boost. You're 124 points, Mogbat. Can you also look at my team? Yes, we will. Dubravka, Thiago Silva, Ramsey to Schmeichel, Matip, Gordon for -8 in bench boost. Thiago Silva, Ramsey to Schmeichel, Matip, Gordon. Yeah, that works. That's not a bad move, Tarun, because you're also getting Schmeichel and Gordon, I guess, for 37, unless you're not free hitting. James 90. So the ID is vary depending on when you created your team, because we have players in the millions. Like we have a total player pool of about 9 million or something. You can have up to 7. Because mine is a five number team ID. Who should I transfer in goal over Sanchez? I have 5.9 million in the bank. Ooh, that's a lot of money. I like 5.9 million. Oh, you're just short. Edison or Allison would have been good. If you can't afford Edison or Allison, then okay, Tiger Nguyen. First of all, do you play a chip in 37? And is this are you doing the Sanchez move for a bench boost this week? That's the question I need to ask. Let's look at Shubs. Okay, Mogabat, let's see how this thing. 124. Time to switch team ID to another one. Would you do either Mount to Foden or James to Diaz? Both would be for a -4. I would do Mount to Foden, because I think Mount to Foden is a bit of a better move going forward for the next 3 weeks compared to James to Diaz. 0.1 of Allison. Yeah, that's the thing. Decent. 124 is actually pretty good. I would think that's pretty good. I would do Mount to Foden. Thoughts on Diaz minutes? I think Diaz potentially. I think Diaz plays the Spurs game about maybe 70-75 minutes. I would say maybe something like that. I think he starts the Spurs game. The Aston Villa game, I think Diaz gets rotated. I think he gets benched for the Aston Villa game. That's my predictions. Bench boost. Oh, okay. Tiger going to bench boost. Are you doing a free hit in 37, Tiger Nguyen? If not, I guess Pickford is not a bad option because he doubles in 37 as well. And thoughts on Foden minutes? So Foden minutes, a lot of people have said on Twitter that Foden could potentially get benched for 1 game, but over the next few, like this game week, next game week, and 38, I think is a pretty good option. I think Foden starts one and gets benched on the other. Probably gets benched the first game and starts the second game, most likely. On a BB already done a -4. Should I remove Ben White for a -8? 4.7 range recommendations if so. Vignesh, no, I probably wouldn't remove Ben White for a -4 again. Because 4.7, you're not going to be able to find too many good defenders. And Arteta hasn't really ruled out Ben White for both games. So I wouldn't do it for a -4. No, probably not. I would just stick to what you've done so far. It's going to be very hard to find someone for the 4.7 range. When I've tried, I can't find a defender that's good enough for that range. I think my ID is, if you could check to currently on a BB. Oh wait, didn't you send me your team? You want me to check your expected points? Okay, I can do that probably. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Kane and Ramsey out. KDB and Dennis for a -4. Ooh. Yeah, that could work. Nandojan, that could work. And I'm assuming you will do then KDB to Sun in 37. Maybe that works. That's not too bad. The other keeper is De Gea in goal. Oh no, why do you have De Gea in goal? You could do Schmeichel. Do Schmeichel then. Tiger Nguyen. Go for Schmeichel, and I don't know why you have De Gea. But yeah, Schmeichel is fine. Coutinho versus Foden points prediction this weekend. I'm expecting Coutinho to be way down the line. Aston Villa. Coutinho 6.8. Foden 7.3. not too much of a difference, but it's the minutes. If we were to expect minutes for Foden to be slightly higher, then he gets a bit more higher. But yeah, I think Jota plays more than Diaz this week. Yeah, that could also potentially work out. I wouldn't expect Diaz to play too much in the second game. I think Diaz gets rested in the second game for the cup game. No free hit left. Okay, what was this for? Best defenders recommendation under 5 million. Best defender recommendation under 5 million. I would go for Mikalenko, Yerry Mina. Is it for this game week only? Mikalenko, Yerry Mina are my top picks, to be honest. I know Tavares here is 7.5, maybe, but I like these two as well. Best Bernardo replacement. Best Bernardo replacement for 7 million. And maybe Gordon. Saka, definitely Saka if you don't have Saka. Well, otherwise maybe Gordon. But do you really want to replace Bernardo? Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Zaha for next week, maybe, if you wanted next week. But yeah. Any of these players. Okay, let me. I was supposed to now check some team IDs. First, let's start with Shubs. Okay, this is your team, I believe. Shubharan Singh. Bruh, that name is pretty long. Shubharan Singh. Hopefully this is your team, right? And your team is at 106.1 expected points right now. This is with no transfers made, by the way. But this is, you said you are on bench boost. If you're on a bench boost, it's 128. 128 with no transfers made on a bench boost. That's pretty good. And then we were checking James's team as well. And James's team was, let's see. Let's check James's team as well. You on a free hit? Yes, I am on a free hit. Not for this game week only, as I don't have free hit for the next 3 games. Oh, you want best defensive mid? Okay, so best defensive midfielders for the next 3 games. Then I have to go for under 5 million, right? Best defensive players under 5 million. Then I would probably lean more towards a Matty Cash, to be honest. Although obviously Matty Cash has a tough game this week, but I would lean towards Matty Cash. Why is Matty Cash not here? Oh, he's over 5 million. Oh. Then probably Tavares, to be honest. Abdur. Then it's most likely Tavares, because he has a good 38 as well. Obviously 38 is against Everton, but you know what? Go for the Everton players. You never know, because 36 and 37, 2 doubles back to back. Go for Mikalenko. Full back. He should get opportunities, so go for Mikalenko. Unless you want the set piece threat, you could try the set piece threat with Yeremina, but Mikalenko is also not a bad option. I'm on a free hit. Yes, I have Saka and Kulu. Lashant has Saka and Kulu. So you want another replacement for Bernardo? Has it to be under 7 million, Lashant? Cash is too much. Cash. Cash is too much. Cash. I love cash. Does it have to be under 7 million? Thanks. No worries. Okay. We were supposed to look at... This is your team, James. Is it? Did you make any changes? You sent me a team that you made changes of. You had a bench boost of what? Got 1 transfer. Okay. Wait, this was your team, right? James? Looks like it. And you want a bench boost as well. And what were you thinking? What were your moves? 131. Jeez. Hey, everyone who's on a bench boost, and like I was looking at the expected points. My free hit on expected points is at like 113. Everyone on a bench boost is like 120 something, 130. This is the highest I've seen bench boost, 130. Sheesh. Paxton, you did what? A minus 20? Oh, wow. What moves did you do, Paxton? Sam plus Gordon versus Mount plus Foden. I need to zoom out screen. Oh, no. Oh, yes, that's because of this thing. Okay, I need to switch this. Let's just zoom this out a bit. Yeah, BB week cancel a captain. You're doing a BB week cancel a captain. Oh, that changes your this thing then. Yeah, expected points. I can't change the captain here, unfortunately. It probably wouldn't let me change the. It wouldn't let me change the captaincy. Or maybe I can. No, I can't. Wait, can you guys still see the screen? Or is it like just... No, it's still too big though, isn't it? Even if I was to zoom out. Sad life. Well, you guys can kind of see the team. Not too badly out. Unfortunately, it reviews this thing. Scroll left. I unfortunately can't scroll left. But I can move this team slightly left. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Looks much better. There we go. Does Thiago Silva play both games? Maybe. I don't. Here's the thing. It's gonna depend a lot on what happens to the Spurs versus Liverpool game. I'm assuming Thiago Silva might not play both games. I'm assuming the Leeds game he gets rotated. The Leeds game with Chelsea is the one that it's a bit hard to predict what happens. We're assuming rotation, but to what level is what I'm not really sure about. With regards to Chelsea, maybe he might get rotated both games. Not really. It's not easy to tell. What do you think of keeping Jota for the rest of the season, or who would you replace with him? I would keep Jota till the rest of the season. I think Jota is going to play a lot of minutes till the end of the season. So I would probably keep Jota. It's a bit better. Oh, yeah. This one, no? Just moving this. Let me zoom back in and move it slightly to the left for you guys. There we go. There we go. Does this make the points? The points are still fine. Let me zoom in a bit more. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. There we go. Much better. This is my team. This is how we are looking like for this week. Can you look into my team? Yes, we can, Tarun. We can. I think he doesn't because the final is after he plays Leeds. This is Thiago Silva, right? Yeah, I don't know. Thiago Silva is a bit of an odd... Like, even the entire Chelsea team is a bit of an odd... Like, I wouldn't know how much of rotation there is going to be against Leeds, to be honest. It's only 2 days before the FA Cup final. That's the only trophy Chelsea can win. So, I wouldn't be surprised if there's quite a lot of rotation for the Leeds game. Hopefully Tuchel plays under 18s against us. Yeah, Leeds definitely need a win somehow or the other. I expect Thiago Silva to play the Wolves match only. Yeah, that's the thing. I also wouldn't be surprised if Thiago Silva plays like both. Bench boost coming in for 36 from Tarun. What did you say? Dubravka. You said you had Thiago Silva, Ramsey to Schmeichel, Matip, Gordon. Okay. Thiago Silva out. Dubravka out. And who was the other one? Ramsey. Ramsey out to Schmeichel, Matip, and Gordon. Schmeichel. Mids. Gordon. And was it Matip? Matip. So on a bench boost, this team will be worth 120 points. 120 points on a bench boost. I wanted KDB desperately this game week, so took out Kane to fund that. Madison, Ramsey, and Havertz. Okay, Madison, Ramsey, Havertz, Kilman, and Mateta out. Got in Richarlison, Pookie, and Digne. 3, 4. You're missing one more player. Oh, I guess you did Pookie to Mateta. Ooh, I probably wouldn't have done the Pookie to Mateta, but yeah, fair enough. Because you're playing a bench boost. Captain KDB. Yeah, fair enough. Who's the other player? You're missing one more player. I think Aspi, Christensen, and Saar play against Leeds. Maybe Rudiger as well. Rudiger could be the one that kind of like plays both. Here's the other thing. This is another thing, right? Because I was listening to FPL Wire and Zoff was like, maybe Gameweek 38 becomes like the farewell game for Chelsea against Watford. With the likes of like Christensen, Rudiger all playing the last game for Chelsea. So maybe 37 doesn't see too much rotation. 37 against Leicester won't see too much rotation. But 36 against Leeds will probably, at least we're expecting to see rotation. But yeah. Oh, Saka? Oh yeah, that's not too bad, Paxton. Minus 20 is quite a lot though. But I'm not too against it. The only move I think I wouldn't have done from that would have been the... I wouldn't have probably done the Pookie and Mateta move. Kilman to Luca Digne. Yeah, okay. I guess that makes sense because you're trying to do for 37 as well. Ahmad, how you doing? Welcome. Guys, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button and smash that subscribe button as well. We're on 258 subs. So smash that subscribe button and hit the like button. Now, Ahmad, Robertson, Havertz, Foden out for Matip, Gordon, KDB will cost me a -4 and I'm bench boosting. What do you think? Oh, I'm overthinking it. For next week could downgrade KDB for Son. Yeah? I don't really like getting Robertson out, to be honest. But if that's how you're gonna get KDB in, yeah, for a -4, it's not too bad. I'm free hit. Like, we're running out of weeks. At this point, we're running out of weeks to try and think about long-term moves. Now everything is short-term gain. I feel like everything now is just short-term gain. If you can hit short-term gains, do it. It's not a bad move, Ahmed. I'm free hitting 37. Diaz for Coutinho for a hit. I'm free hitting 37. Diaz for Coutinho for a hit. Yes, do it. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, Diaz for Coutinho is not a bad option. For 8 million, can you get someone better? You probably can. You probably can find other players better as well. But yeah. You could probably get some City players as well if you wanted to. Might get City. Maybe Mahrez or someone. But yeah, a bit risky with City. Should I take okay, this is a hello, welcome. First of all, welcome to the Football Chatbox. Should I take a -4 hit for Robertson and Coutinho to Matip and Mahrez? Should I take a -4 hit for Robertson and Coutinho to Matip and Mahrez? I'm captaining Mahrez because I'm behind my mini league leader by 35 points. Who does your mini league leader have? Do they have Salah? And are they do they have Salah? If so, they're most likely going to captain Salah. What are the look at the differences between you and your mini league leader? Maybe it might work. Mahrez for 35 points, maybe it could work potentially, to be honest. Not gonna say no. It could potentially work. I'm getting rid. It's not a. Also, do you have a free hit in 37? If so, then yeah, that's not a bad set of moves, to be honest. But I'm slightly against getting rid of Robertson, but if you want to bring in an expensive midfielder, then yeah, maybe. At this point, you probably need to try some differential options to try and catch up. I'm getting rid of Wood. Would you think Tony would be a good replacement? I'd had 7.4 in the bank. Tony 6.8. Or is there a better option, chat? Oh, you're damn. You're 1.4. You're 0.1 short of Richarlison or Watkins. Oh, no. Yeah, I think Tony's not a bad option. I think Tony has some good fixtures. Next 3 fixtures for Tony are pretty good. Would you do Kane to Richarlison for free? Don't have free hit for next week, so tempted. Did you not go Nketiah? Yeah, Tiger, you could probably go Nketiah as well, to be honest. You get in that double game week play. Would you do Richarlison, Kane to Richarlison for free? I am thinking of getting rid of Kane next week for Richarlison so I can bring in Heung-min Son. So, yeah. I would be tempted, especially if you can try and get Son in, James. Foden versus Saka versus Son versus Gordon, expected points. Is Foden versus Saka. I'm going to say Saka has a higher expected points. Okay, Saka, are we talking about just this week? If it's just this week, Saka is definitely on a higher expected points than Foden. Saka at 9.3, Foden at 7.3, and Gordon versus Son, I would expect Son 8.7, Gordon 7.7. So Son and Saka, better options. Even though Son has... Keep in mind, guys, Liverpool like to play a high line. Works well for Spurs as an option. Talul, is this because I asked you whether you have a free hit in 37? Oh yeah, that's what I did ask you, whether you had free hit in 37. Yeah. I guess it's not a bad set of moves. Mahrez is on penalties as well, so it could work. Rohan, what's up? Welcome to the Football Chatbox. Just reached home after a busy weekend and turning right into your channel. KDB or Salah, triple captain, what do you say? Ooh, I would go KDB or Salah, triple captain. I would go Salah. I would go Salah over KDB because Salah is on penalties as well. So probably Salah, Rohan. But it's a tight call. But Salah for me. Luis Diaz and Kane or Mane and Richarlison. Mane and Richarlison. Differential. I'm going Mane and Richarlison mainly because... Chat, what do you guys think? I think Mane and Richarlison over Luis Diaz and Kane. Because I think that's a bit more explosive for me at least. Shahid, also, how are you doing, Shahid? Hope you've had a good day. OnePlus, welcome to the Football Chatbox. ESR or Martinelli? I'm on a free hit. ESR or Martinelli? Why ESR and Martinelli? Can we get someone else apart from ESR and Martinelli? Is there no Saka, or do you already have Saka and you're looking for someone else? Surely there are better midfield options than ESR and Martinelli on a free hit. But if you were to ask between the two, I would slightly edge it towards Martinelli. Liam, how you doing? Welcome. Coutinho out for -4. Worth it for Diaz or Jota? Okay, bro, I gotta go. Good luck this week. I'll see you all when Cancelo outscores Salah. See you, James. Have a good night. Have a good day, James. Enjoy the football. And I hope Cancelo can outscore Salah. I don't really care as long as Salah scores enough for me, so I can get a lead on my mini league. Okay, Liam Crowley, Coutinho out for -4. Worth it for Diaz or Jota? Do you have a free hit in 37, Liam? Or are you getting rid of Coutinho? And if you have a free hit in 37 and you're just doing it for this week as a move for this week, then yeah, it's not too bad. Maybe I would probably go Diaz slightly, but Jota also could be a good option. Thanks, man. Going for Salah. Also, is Nketiah likely to play both game weeks? I think Nketiah is likely to play both game weeks because I just saw Nketiah and I saw how he plays for Arsenal. He's much more better. Nketiah is a better option for Arsenal, I feel like, compared to this one, Lacazette playing for Arsenal. But Tiger and Guna, you could probably also give some feedback on that. You're the Arsenal fan. Someone subscribed as well. Shahid, thank you for hitting the subscribe button. We've hit 260 subscribers, so thank you very much for subscribing. Good luck, James. I hope you enjoy the football. I hope Leeds manage to do well this week. It'll be very interesting to see. Okay, I think I've answered most of the questions. People, what do y'all think about this free hit team? I am still slightly here, there, everywhere. I don't know. It's just that Tavares. I think Tavares, I can't find another defender. I can't afford Jeremina or Mikalenko, unfortunately. So, it is what it is for me. No chips left. Rank 55k. Wait, hold on. Thoughts on Diaz? I think Diaz is a pretty decent punt. I think he plays one game, gets benched the other. That's just my thoughts on Diaz. No chips left. Rank 55k. I know Coutinho doubles in 37 is tasty though. That's the only thing putting me off selling Coutinho. Then I probably won't do it. Liam, I probably won't do it then. Because you're getting 4 games over 3. Ooh. I mean, it's good game, Southampton, not gonna lie. But Coutinho's games, I think in 37 is also pretty decent. Yeah, I probably won't do it. I'm just slightly... Crystal Palace, Burnley, and Burnley again is not a bad option, bad set of games for Coutinho. So I probably won't do it. Liam. Who should I play? Alonso or Pukki? Alonso. Joe. Alonso for me. Nketiah is a great choice. There we go. We've got it. Nketiah, pretty good option for anyone who's looking. Because I don't trust Spurs to score a lot, I downgraded him and got Alisson and Laporte for Tavares. Wait, who did you downgrade? Yeah, I don't think Spurs will score. So, I had Roy, who is an Arsenal fan, on the podcast this week, and he said the Arsenal game, if Arsenal win their first game, the game against Spurs, he's expecting it to be very tight. Because Arsenal then just need to get a draw, right? That's why. Downgrade Son for your team, I meant. So the reason I have Son... No, so here's the thing. This free hit team is partially me to get rank, but it's also partially me... it's me having an eye on my mini league as well that I'm in. And... this guy is on the same points as me, and his main threat, at least for me looking, is Son. So it's partially me having Son in there on my team as a shield pick to try and limit any damage, because this guy has managed to claw about 100 points just because of the fact that he's had Son over Salah. So I'm having Son there as a shield pick for my free hit team, just because of like a mini league game. So that's why Son is there for me. So I probably won't remove Son because he's a shield pick for me this week. So I'm having a partial eye on a mini league as well while I'm playing this free hit team. I'm going Zaha over double Gameweek player. I'm confident of a very good return. Depends on the double Gameweek player, but Zaha is not a bad option for next week as well, Joe. Yeah, I would keep Coutinho. Yeah, I would probably keep Coutinho as well. City players are always a risk due to Pep's rotation. Is Jesus a good choice for this double gaming? See, It's very hard to tell whether Jesus is a good choice for this double game week. But in terms of rotation, I think at least Jesus plays a bit more minutes. The one reason that I've gone Jesus is, where is this? Let me see. I saw this. So for those who are on Twitter, you probably know Luke Disable. So him and Emma, both of them, they do predictions on City. And this is something they did, right? Where they were like, how many minutes each player will get during this double game week of Man City and Wolves, and they kind of have Jesus to have more minutes between 121 to 180, which is why I went Jesus. It's very hard to pick, but I think Jesus is not a bad option. That's why. It's not a bad pick. Is Captain Jesus smart or stupid? Need to gain points big time. It's differential for sure, Rosa. I don't think at this point we can say whether it's smart or stupid because we have no idea what will happen. It could be absolutely. I wouldn't say it's stupid because I don't think I don't think the floor is not too low for Jesus. I think so. It's not. I wouldn't say it's stupid. It could pay off though. I wouldn't know whether it'll pay off or not, but maybe it could. I don't know. Depends on who else you have in your team as captaincy considerations. Sterling expected to start both? No, I don't think Sterling is expected to start both. I don't think that expecting, like, from the predictions I've seen, people are saying that Sterling might not necessarily start both. Bench was active and I managed to get KDB, Salah and Son. Who to cap? Gita, well, you kind of need to go... Well, you can go Salah. Probably the safe pick. Probably the guy who's going to be captain the most this week. You could go KDB, who's differential. I wouldn't really captain Son. I think 2 tough games for Son, so I probably wouldn't do that. I'm leaning towards Salah, but KDB is also good. Kuleveski or Coutinho? I'm kind of tempted by Kuleveski, to be honest, this week. I know Coutinho plays Burnley, but he also plays as Liverpool, and I know Kuleveski also plays Liverpool, but I'm slightly more tempted by Kuleveski over Coutinho because of the fact that Kuleveski has gotten a bit more returns than Coutinho recently. That's why. So Kuleveski is around a bit more form, at least in my eyes. 2 subs, Weghorst to Richarlison and Dubravka to Pickford. Ayub, that works completely. I don't mind that. That's not a bad move. Dimitri, Tomiyasu instead of Tavares. Is that for my team or is that for your team? Tomiyasu, I guess so. It's not. Tavares is more attacking, although he's also a defensive liability. He's more attacking, from my feeling. I don't know. Surely, I'm sure. I got Tomiyasu over Tavares. Okay, there. Tiger and Guna said Tomiyasu over Tavares. Then go for Tomiyasu over Tavares. Is Tomiyasu expected to start both? Now you guys have got me thinking. Let me check. I'm gonna ask my friend as well, just to check. Is Richarlison gonna play? Evan, how you doing? Long time no see. I think Richarlison will play. Yes, I think Richarlison will play. It's James. There's another James in the chat here. Mateta keep or sell for bench boost? Mateta keep, because well, it depends. It depends whether you're if you have a free hit next week. If you have a free hit next week, then you can sell, because you can obviously bring him back on a free hit if you wanted to. But if you don't have a free hit next week, then keep. Joe O'Reilly says sell. Yeah, you could potentially sell this week if you don't have a free hit next week. Because he still has double games. But then again, I wouldn't expect him to score both in next week as well. So it depends on who you actually bring in. It's James for Mateta. Bench boost active. Ramsdale, Cancelo, Amati, Rudy, VVD, Kuleveski, Saka, KDB, Salah, Nketiah, Richarlison, Bench, Pickford, Mateta, Telles, Rafinha. That's not too bad. Ayub. Dimitri's question was answered. Rohan, Anthony Gordon or Rodrigo? The better choice. For me, Anthony Gordon. Gordon for me. Nelson asked Gordon or Gray. Again, Gordon for me. What about Barnes out, Luis Diaz in for -4? That could work. That could actually work. Barnes hasn't looked great. I think Barnes has fallen out of favor as well, no? From Leicester's point of view. The guy got subbed at halftime, which is a bit of a strange one. Yeah, it's not a bad option. Matip or Laporte? Laporte. So I don't know whether Matip will. I'm not sure whether Matip will Matip start both. Probably, maybe not. It's very hard to say. I think Laporte, to be honest. Could you check my team and see which transfers you would do? I'm free hitting in 37 and have some potential -16s with no bench boost. Lol. Oh, -16 with no bench boost. Probably won't do that. Let's see. How do I change the team? Oh, here we go. Change. Alright, we're looking at Fabian's one team. Wait, this is no bench boost, you said. Sheesh. Why am I unable to move this team? It's still loading, damn it. Okay, so this team, what are the moves you were thinking, Fabian? What about Tavares? Worth it? I think Tavares isn't too bad. I think Konate might start tonight with Van Dijk. Yeah, then don't take Matip. It's James. Yeah, I also don't think Matip starts both games, to be honest. So I would go Laporte. As is quicker than Matip. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah. Because especially with the fact that they have Heung-min Son. Spurs have Heung-min Son, so yeah. Tavares, I think Tavares isn't too bad. Fabian, what are you doing in this team? I don't know what your moves are. Also, we got 2 more subscribers. So whoever subscribed, Rob, thank you for subscribing. And someone else has subscribed, but I can't see who did. So thank you to whoever subscribed as well. Thank you. I still think I'm waiting for Fabian to reply on what moves he's going to do. This is his team. This is my team, by the way. Let me just check for Twitter news while we're at it. Oh no, wrong one. I did my announce. Here we go. Bench 1. Kulu, Havertz, Robbo. I think Kulu starts both and the other 2 starts 1, but Havertz and Robbo have better fixtures. And if you were to bench 1, I would bench Havertz. Dom. I would bench Havertz. Because I think Havertz starts only 1. Robbo, on the other hand, I think Robbo gets benched for a Villa game, but we sometimes can't say as well. We don't know. So I would probably start Robertson. I think Robertson still has high upside. So I would probably bench Havertz. Start Dennis or Watkins? Watkins for me. I know Dennis has decent fixtures, but no, Dennis has decent fixtures, but I would still start Watkins. Mount or Kulu? Oof. Mount. I know Mount has Mount also potential to rest, but Kulu tough games. That's why. Mount, not. I still think Mount could play both games. Maybe not as many minutes as we're expecting to, though. Okay, I'm just gonna check. Madison or Bowen? I'm tempted by Bowen. Ooh. Bowen's playing Norwich, no? That's a good game. Yeah, I can see why you're tempted by Bowen. The Norwich game is a pretty good game. The City game in 37 is a bit hard. It's the one fix. Well, it depends. Is it better to bench boost Gameweek 36 or Gameweek 37? It depends on your team, Dimitri. It depends on your team. If your team looks good for 36, from what I've seen, a lot of people, at least in you guys, in the chat from you guys, have really good bench boost teams. So if you have good bench boost teams, then I would bench boost. And then free hit in 37. Madison or Bowen? 1+. Oof. I can see why you're tempted by Bowen, to be honest. Against Norwich, which should be a pretty good fixture. I'm on a free hit. Oh, you're on a free hit. Surely you can find a better midfielder then. If you're on a free hit, then try and go for the double Gameweek player. If you're on a free hit, go for the double Gameweek player. Can you get someone else as well? Anyone else as well? Or is it just within that price range? If it's within that price range, it's about 7 million. These are... Oh, sorry. These are probably options, no? Son this Gameweek or Gameweek 38? You mean to bring him in? Bring Son. If you can bring Son in this Gameweek and keep him till 38, I would do it. If you can bring Son now itself, I would do it. Although, not at the cost of you destroying your team though. But if you can bring him in for a -4, then I would do it. Is it worth -8 this Gameweek to take out Teles for another double Gameweek defender? You mean, is it worth a -4, another -4 to take out Teles? Then yes. You could try and bring in you could do Teles to maybe another defender who's doubling this week and next week as well. Then it's definitely worth it. Thoughts on captaining Cancelo? It's a very differential move. But if you had like a KDB or a Salah, I would probably captain them first. But it's not. I'm not against it. It could pay off sometimes, but I don't know. I prefer the midfielder. It's just me. I just generally prefer the midfielder. I've very rarely captained the defender. I think I captained Cancelo once this season. Don't know if it paid off fully that great. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm not usually on for captaining defenders. But it depends. Yeah, it's not a bad option. But I think Salah and like KDB are like probably better options. Best forward for Gameweek 36 under 8 million. Under 8 million best forward for Gameweek 36 at this present moment. It's very hard to say, but it looks like Richarlison might be the best option for under 8 million. Followed by Nketiah as well. I know Pookie is here, but I prefer Richarlison over Pookie. Nketiah as well is not a bad option. Within that range. So Teles is what, 5 point something? Teles is 5 million. So you could probably go. You could probably go this one. I think Mikalenko is not a bad option. Mikalenko could work. Luka Dean actually could work as well. Assuming the guy doesn't get injured. Because next game week he has pretty good fixtures. In 37 he has pretty good fixtures. 37 is really hard, so probably not. Mikalenko is not a bad option, to be honest. Gary Mina is also not a bad option. I would be between these two. Probably going maybe the fullback in Mikalenko. Yeah. Tavares also maybe, or Tomiyasu. But the double, I prefer the double. So maybe like I think minutes wise, Mina is probably more guaranteed probably, but yeah. Between Mikalenko and Mina, I don't mind either. Soz, I went to get food. No worries, but I was thinking upgrade Sard, Schmeichel, Laporte for Silva, Trent to Robbo. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just read the quick other questions and come back to you, Fabian. Nketiah versus Richarlison mainly. Yeah. It's mainly between those two. I would probably go. Ooh. In terms of fixtures, I think both have good fixtures. It's just that this tiny. How many minutes will Richarlison play is a slight doubt. So maybe Nketiah I think is a pretty good option this week. It wasn't Telesmate, it was Bowen or Madison in that range. Oh, sheesh. Who asked the Teles thing? Okay, never mind. Bowen or Madison in that range. I thought did I answer that question? Or I didn't probably. Bowen or Madison, then you're looking at this somewhere here. I think Madison is not a bad option. I would go Madison on a free hit then. When is the deadline? The deadline is in, if I'm not mistaken, in an hour's time. Deadline is 1 hour left for the deadline, people. 1 hour left. Nketiah plus Diaz or Pukki plus Laporte for. Oops, I went too close to the mic. My bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thank you to James. James, thank you for subscribing. Nketiah plus Diaz or Pukki plus Laporte for -4 for bench boost. Nketiah plus Diaz. Nketiah plus Diaz for a -4 for bench boost. Bridgerton. I'm thinking of getting rid of Emerson Royal and bringing in Charlie Taylor or Matty Cash or Matty. I have 6 million in the kitty chat. I would go Matty Cash. 1+ said Madison and that's it. Tiger and Guna, I would go Matty Cash. KDB, your son on a free hit, taking a punt on Mahrez too. On a free hit, KDB. On a free hit, KDB. Mahrez also not a bad option. Saka in for Havertz or Mount. Havertz. Saka in for Havertz. What are you thinking about this game week? Then Havertz. Saka in for Havertz. Now, let me quickly go, now that I've read everyone's questions, let me go back to Fabian's one. And this was his team, and he was thinking about Sar to Schmeichel. Yeah, that's not too bad. Laporte for Silva, which is also not too bad. Trent for Robbo. Ooh. No, I probably might not do that really. Diaz for Coutinho. Wait, Fabian. Can you tell me again whether you have... do you have any chips left? You don't have any chips left, right, Fabian? Can you just let me know again whether you had... Oh, I can actually check that and see. Myself, probably. Do you have chips left? I don't think you had chips left. Free hit, wildcard, triple captain, bench boost. Okay, so you have a free hit, another free hit left. So you have another free hit left, and that's probably going to be in 37. Diaz for Coutinho, Nketiah for Watkins. Trent for Robbo. I probably wouldn't do Trent for Robbo. I think you just keep Robertson. I know Trent, it's not worth the -4. Trent to Robbo. Laporte for Silva, that could be working. Laporte, Silva, yeah, it's fine. Saar to Schmeichel, yeah. And then that's a -4 there. -8 for Diaz to Coutinho. And Nketiah to Watkins. Nketiah to Watkins, maybe not. I think you stick to your -8 of Coutinho, Thiago Silva, and Shaw out, to be honest. Nketiah, Watkins isn't a bad option to keep because he has Burnley. Liverpool game obviously a bit too hard, but yeah. And I also would probably keep Robertson. Nketiah, Diaz, I think I answered that. I'm thinking I answered that as well. I answered George's question as well and Thanos' question as well. Madison always has a rotation risk, don't you think? Especially in double gameweeks. Yes, that's true. Madison does have rotation risk. But it's between, for you, it's between Madison and Bowen, right? We shouldn't ignore the single gameweek players. That's true. Yeah, why not? Okay, try it and see. It could work. Bowen could work. He could get some goals against Norwich. Norwich are pretty bad defensively, so maybe it might work. It might work. Try it and see. 1+. There's nothing to lose at this point, to be honest. How about Luis Diaz? Koom, you gotta tell me, Luis Diaz for what exactly? You mean Luis Diaz instead of Madison and but I don't know if he has the money to get Luis Diaz. I literally just started fantasy. What team do I use? Ollie, oh no. Evelyn, ooh, I'm new here. Welcome to the football chat box. How you doing? How's your week been? Hope you had a great week. I literally just started fantasy. What team do I use? Pick any team you want. At this point, if you just started fantasy... Wait, what do you mean you just started fantasy? Did you start a couple of days ago? If you did, pick the best players you want from your team and have fun. That's what I would say. Try and enjoy the 3 game mix. Pick anyone you like and have fun. Try and put the best players you can from the best teams. That's best players from best teams is my tip, Ollie. And then after that, you have nothing to lose. You have just everything to gain. So use the 3 weeks to have fun. That's if you just started like a couple days ago. That's what I'm assuming. I don't really know. How you doing, everyone? How's Evelyn? Welcome. Also, guys, if you're new and you're enjoying the chat and the stream and everything, make sure to smash that like button. And also hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you very much. Let's keep going. By the way, 1 hour left for deadline. We are on a free hit. This is the free hit team. I am hoping for a green arrow. Please, green arrow. But it's also a team so that I'm hoping that I can get a lead on my mini league. And yeah. Also, if you guys are new, if you want to join the Football Chatbox League, the code is right down in the middle of the screen, right at the bottom. So feel free to join the Football Chatbox League. Do you think Ben White will play? If not, who would be a good replacement? I think Ben White will definitely... I wouldn't say definitely. I think Ben White will play 1 game. I'm not sure about the second game. In terms of a good replacement, it depends on your budget. If you don't have about 4.9 to 5 million, then I would probably just keep Ben White. And I probably wouldn't replace him with anyone. Hopefully that answers it. Maybe you could try Tomiyasu. Ben White to Tomiyasu, that could be an option. Or Ben White to Tavares. Those are a couple options. But yeah, there aren't that many defenders wise. if you're looking for a defender just for this week, wait, you might want to tell me whether you're looking for a defender just for this week, or if it's just for this week, these are your options at the moment. Thanks, I have 5 million. If you have 5 million, I like the Everton lads. Mikalenko, Yerry Mina, both are 4.9 million. I like the two of them because they have a double as well. Tomiyasu, Tavares, but they don't have a double in 37. Unless you're free hitting in 37, then it doesn't really matter. But yeah. So any of them. Also, Lucifer, welcome. Sash, welcome. Welcome both of you to the Football Chatbox. Drewsbury Hall, Havertz, and Mateta to Saka, Nketiah, and Gordon for a -4. Bench boost 36. That is pretty good. I like it. I agree. Those are some good moves, and it's a strong bench as well. And then Lucifer says, Salah, KDB, Son, Coutinho, Saka in mid. Who is the best for armband? Salah. I would go Salah for armband. Jay Singh, it's for the remainder of the season. If it's for the remainder of the season, then I'm assuming you don't have any chips left, Jay Singh. If so, then I would go Yerry Mina. Most likely Yerry Mina. One last question. Tomiyasu expected to start both. I'm on a free hit. I think so. I think Tomiyasu is probably most likely going to start both. Let me just check whether there were any updates with regards to him. Tomiyasu. Yeah, Tomiyasu should be fine. Tomiyasu should be fine. Yeah, I think Tomiyasu will start both. Thanks, just subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Singh. If you subscribe, thank you. Sash, thank you. No worries. Is Holgate likely to play both this double game week? Yeah, he most likely might. Didn't he play the last week as well? If I'm not mistaken. I think he will. Everton. Holgate. Didn't he play the last week as well? Yeah, he most likely might play this week. I wouldn't be too surprised if he doesn't. Yeah, he might play this week, Rohan. Sharon, how you doing? Welcome. Start Nketiah or Cash? Nketiah. Go for the attacking pick. Cash has Liverpool as well, so Nketiah. Who should I captain? Jota or Werner? Or Watkins or Dennis or Mount? And vice captain, please. Wash. Jota or Werner, Watkins or Dennis. Well, out of all of those picks, Jota would be my captaincy option. For vice captain, I would probably put it on Mount. But why those players? Surely you have better options like Angola. Is De Bruyne a good captaincy option? Yes, he is a good captaincy option. Yes, he is. Welcome, by the way. Welcome to the Football Chatbox. Kelvin, welcome to the Football Chatbox. New guy, new here. Love the content. Thank you very much. Welcome. I hope you've had a great week and a good week. I hope you had a good week and hope you have a good weekend as well. Welcome. By the way, what do people think about this team? I think it's fine. It's just Tavares is a bit this thing, meh. But apart from that, I think I like the rest of the picks that I have. How is everyone doing? By the way, 45 minutes more for the deadline, so make sure to make sure to lock your teams in. I'm just gonna check in terms of Mikalenko and Yerry Mina, in terms of bonus points. For those who have been asking a lot in terms of defenders. BPS. 126. Sorry, 121. What's his BPS been like in the last few games? He's on 10, 18, 29, 10, 12, 15. Oof. Both are pretty good options for BPS. Dimitris has come with the team. Let's see. Goalkeeper Ramsdale, Foster. Defense Robert, Trent, Mikalenko, Guehi, Cancelo. Midfield is Son, Salah, Coutinho, Saka, Gordon. Forward line is Richard, Pukki, Nketiah. Bench boost team. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good bench boost team. Would you sell Weghorst for Nketiah? Do you have a free hit in 37? Aaron? Do you have any chips left in 37? If you do, then yes. That's a pretty good team, Dimitris. I like it a lot. Should I transfer Dubravka to Schmeichel or Dollar to Tavares? Are either of these worth a -4? Dollar to Tavares, yes, it's definitely. I think that's not a bad option for a transfer, because obviously Dollar doesn't play in 37. So you're getting potentially 3 games compared to the 1 game. Dubravka to Schmeichel. If you don't have any chips in 37, then yes, it's a good move. Yeah, I think both of those moves for a -4 isn't too bad. I would do both of those moves for a -4. Yeah, I would. Kelvin, that's not a bad set of moves. Do you think Richarlison will play both games without any ban? Well, even if he gets a yellow card, he's not going to get banned, because the yellow card rule applies only until a team has played 32 games, and Everton have played 33. So it doesn't really matter whether he gets a yellow card or not. And also, I don't think he's getting any bans for the Flair incident. So he should be fine. Richarlison, I think Richarlison will play both games. Unless, of course, he goes and gets a red card, then it is what it is. We can't do much. No more chips left. Ooh, no more chips left. So it's basically... Yeah, I would do it. I would do it, Sharon. I would probably do it. For us, Burnley's next 37 fixtures aren't the best. So I would definitely do it. Yeah, I would do it. Captain Salah. This was my last chip, the bench boost. Okay, fair enough. I hope it does well. Captain Salah? Yeah, I would Captain Salah. Salah's pretty good captaincy. I have BB in 36 and free hit in 37. Okay. You have BB in 36 and free hit in 37. Ooh. Yeah, if you're on a BB, definitely. Then yeah, I would do this moves for a -4. Because Schmeichel's fixture in 38 is also pretty good. And Tavares, his fixture in 38 is could be a very tricky one. Because they play Everton on the final day. That could be a very tricky game, because we don't know whether Everton are still in this thing. But Schmeichel's fixture 38 is pretty good. Subscribe. Thank you. Legend. Absolute legend. Thank you for subscribing. I'm trying to bench boost, and the only weak link in my team is Jay Rodriguez. Is it worth -4 to replace him, and who with? Jay Rodriguez, if I'm not mistaken, is what, 4 point something? I remember. Oh no, it was 5 point something. Where is he? 5.2. How much money do you have in the bank? Mark. How much money do you have in the bank, Mark? Let me know how much money you have in the bank. Depending on that, your moves might, or the players I give you, I mean, you could pick from somewhere here. Can I have a look at your team? Yes, you can. This is my team for this week. On a free hit, Van Dijk and Alonso or Robertson and big punt on Castanhe. And Van Dijk and Alonso George. Because that itself is a punt. Because Alonso itself is a punt, I would say. Because we don't know whether he'll play both games or not. So I would do that, George. I have 2 free transfers, so I was thinking of Madison to Coutinho. Madison plus Coutinho is a good move, or should go to some other picks. Suggest some best. I have KDB, Salah, Saka, Mount, Langa, Puki, Nketiah, Dennis, also James. Alonso James. I have 2 free, and I was thinking of Madison plus Coutinho is a good move. Should I go to some other picks? Madison plus Coutinho is not a bad set of picks. I'm assuming you're going to do it for Mount and Ilanga then. Yeah, I think Madison and Coutinho is not a bad option in terms of the moves for those. I think that's a pretty decent set of moves. Need to downgrade Mahrez to Foden. Johnny sent a message and I completely missed it. It was retracted. Okay. Need to downgrade Mahrez to Foden or Pukki to Nketiah for upgrading Ramsdale to Edison. Pukki to Nketiah. I would do Pukki to Nketiah and then go Ramsdale to Edison. I wouldn't do Mahrez to Foden. I think both could give you good points. In terms of Pukki to Nketiah seems like a better move to downgrade. I can get to 5.5 million. Okay, Mark can get to 5.5 million for defensive picks. Sorry, for forward picks, wasn't it? Was it forward picks? Yes, it was forward picks. 5.5 million. Oh, wow, damn. There aren't too many best options. Especially for this week, there aren't that many options for 5.5. You're probably looking at... Okay, it depends on what you're trying to achieve, right? Joe Pedro may be one option, to be honest. Although Wolves I wouldn't really recommend. So maybe it's Mateta is another option. Does Vidra play? Burnley. Oh, Vidra has been... Oh... No... Yeah... Maybe Mateta, Mark, because he has the double in 37. Unless you're free hitting in 37, then you probably go for Joao Pedro. Although I would have said Dennis might have been the best option. But yeah, let me know what you think, Mark, with regards to that. I need to know whether you're free hitting in 37 or not as well. Cancelo, TA, Matip, Foster, Schmeichel, and 1.5 in the bank. Wait. Shubham, you need to kind of like, you were doing 2 free transfers. You were doing Madison and Coutinho. Can you rephrase your question, Shubham? In terms of what moves are you actually thinking? Who are you taking out? Who are you bringing in? Because your team looks good. The defense also looks good. Goalkeepers are not too bad as well. Nketiah, KDB, Cash, or Jesus, Luis Diaz, James. Nketiah, KDB, and Cash. That would be my pick, Johnny. Vardy as a differential, free hit. Minutes are an issue, Zachariah. Minutes are slightly my worry with regards to him. Triple captain KDB this week. Or triple captain Son on 38 versus Norwich. Triple captain this week, Sean, because you have 2 hits. You have 2 tries this week. So I would triple captain this week compared to just the single game week. I have 4.2 million in the bank. Which defender can I bring in? For 4.2 million, I think you can bring in Holding, if I'm not mistaken. If you had 4.3 million, could have gone Tavares. 4.2, it's most likely going to be... oh, you can bring in Holgate actually. Holgate is probably a bit more of a safer starter than Holding. So probably Holgate. G. Holgate for 4.2 million. Although, to be honest, it's not the best of options, but 4.2 million, you don't have many... You don't have many options at 4.2 million. So maybe Holgate. I'm doing bench boost this week. Yeah, then Holgate. Casper, Trent, Cancelo, Gabriel, Alonso, Salah, Foden, Saka, Kulu, Nketiah, Vardy. Mateta isn't starting. That's not too bad. Wait, Mateta isn't going to start for Crystal Palace? Really? Oh, well, I'm not too surprised, but... That's not a bad team. Casper, Trent, Cancelo, Gabriel, Alonso. I like your defense. Salah's, Foden, Saka, Kulu. Very differential midfield, but not too bad. And Vardy. Yeah. Madison or Havertz? Madison. Madison for me. Zaka, it's not a bad team. It could work out. Thanks for a recommendation. No worries. Sean says thanks as well. No worries. Both of you guys are welcome. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers. Kelvin also subscribed a few minutes ago. Thank you very much. And thank you to the others as well. I can't see some of you guys because YouTube doesn't show me everything. But thank you to all who have subscribed recently. Huge shout out to you all. We're trying to hit 270 this week. If we can hit 270 this week, it'll be awesome. I was trying to hit 300 before the end of the season. But it depends whether we can hit 300 before the end of the season. We'll see. But we'll try and get as far as we can with regards to that. Thanks. I'm free hitting in 37, but Pedro does sound like the best of the rest. Yeah, probably. Though he'll probably get 2 points in both games, knowing my luck. Though he's predicted 6.9 points. I mean, you can try and see, right? It's worth the punt. At this point, I feel like there isn't too much to lose, so have a go at it. End of the day, have fun. That's what we want to do. Mazda, Cody, Rafinha, Kane out for Richarlison, Cancelo, and Mahrez for a -4. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad set of moves. I don't mind that. Cancelo, Richarlison pretty good. Mahrez on penalties, if he starts, really good. Could get some goals for you. Start Ben White or Cash? Start Cash. Because I don't know whether Ben White will play both games or not. And if Ben White misses the first game, which is the more easier game, he's going to play against Spurs, which might be a harder game. Cash, on the other hand, we know he's going to start both games. So start Cash. Amit, how you doing? Welcome. I hope you had a good week. Hope you're doing good. Ready for Gameweek 36? I hope I am ready for the Gameweek 36. This is the team I've ended up on. I can't think of anything better at the moment, unfortunately. But this is a free hit team for Gameweek 36. We'll see how it goes. Mount or Havertz? Mount, because I have a feeling Mount might play both games. So probably Mount. Someone else also just now subscribed. Mazda, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. We are 2 subscribers away from hitting our 270 goal for this week. And then after that, it is 2 more game weeks and 30 more subscribers before we can hit 300. Whether we can do it or not is a different story. We'll see. We'll see how far we can go. Mount or Havertz? Definitely Mount for me, at least. I think he plays both games. Oh, I think he features in both games. By the way, guys, there is half an hour left for the deadline, so make sure to finalize your teams. Half an hour left. Half an hour left, and I am trying to find y'all any early team news if I can. But unfortunately, my timeline is filled with just teams. Cheers, Mazda. No worries. Thank you. Bring in Edison or Casper till the end of the season. Depends on your budget, Sharon. Till the end of the season, Edison is probably a safe pick, but I'm sure you'll want to use that money elsewhere. That 1 million, you'll probably want to use it somewhere else within the next 2 game weeks. So in that specific case, I'll go Casper till the end of the season. Triple captain KDB or Salah, risk or safety? Oof. Okay, I'll flip the question to you, Sean. Depends on your rank. If you're outside the top 100k, and you want to get inside the top 100k, then I would probably go to KDB, triple captain. If you're inside the 100k and kind of want to hold 100k, top 100k, or depends, I don't know what rank you're at. Depends on your rank. If you're trying to get into a goal, if you're trying to catch mini league leaders, if you're trying to chase someone down or chase a rank down, then KDB. If you're trying to hold, then Salah. Is Richarlison playing? I hope so. Frank Lampard hasn't said that Richarlison won't play, so I'm hoping he does play. Amit's team: Foster, Pope, Chalobah, TAA, Cancelo, Ash, Thomas, Son, Salah, Saka, Mount, Coutinho, Dennis, Watkins, Mateta. 1 free transfer, 0.2 in the bank. On the bench is Chalobah 2 and Mateta 2. 0.2 in the bank, no? See, this is out of all your weeks, Amit, this is the week that I think Chalobah finally gets a game. To be honest. But let's see what's his price. 4.7. And who did you say? Mateta, right? You could do... See, this is a very risky punt. I don't know what Ake's situation is. I don't think Ake is going to play both games, isn't it? Because Ake at 4.7 was very tempting for me. Let me see. Even know whether Ake will start 2 games? Probably not, right? Oh, he might start. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is extremely, Amit, this is extremely punty moves, but you could probably do Chalobah to Ake. Now, will Ake start both games though? That's a different question. I'm assuming maybe, maybe not. Let me see. We don't know whether he'll start both games. Probably not. Might start only 1 game. Damn it. In that specific case, you go for a 4.5. Okay, you can go. Go Chalobah to Tomiyasu for 4.5, and go Mateta to this thing, to Nketiah. That should work out for you. That should give you enough of money. That should be enough to do Mateta to Nketiah and Chalobah to Tomiyasu. I've gone 2 Arsenal players there, but yeah, maybe that might help you. I'm 40k happy. I'm 40k top of my mini league. Okay, Sean, if you're 40k and top of your mini league, then you might as well just go Salah. Sessegnon an option for the rest of the season? Yeah, maybe. I think so, because Reguilon is injured, right? So could be. Any news on who? Who is David? I don't know who that is. Am I supposed to know? Bench Robertson, James, or Gordon? I would say bench. Oh man, I would say bench Gordon. Damn, that's a tough question. I know Robertson and James can both play just one game each. But their upside is so high though, that's the thing. Compared to Gordon's upside. Yeah, I would probably go bench Gordon. Matty. It's a very tough question though, but yeah. One Long San. Oh man, I might have butchered your name. I'm so sorry. You might have to tell me who. What do you mean by any news on Dayban? I don't know who that is. Mount and Robertson to be De Bruyne and Holgate, or Son and Sessegnon. Can't decide. Okay, so you could do Mount and Robertson to De Bruyne and Holgate this week, and then you can do De Bruyne to Son next week. That could be an option, Ben. That could be an option. Matty said thanks. No worries. Ibrahim, Ben Foster or Pickford? Foster isn't going to keep 2 clean sheets. Crystal Palace and Everton. Nah, I don't think Foster keeps 2 clean sheets. Pickford for me. Hey mate, bench 1 out of James, Alonso, Mount. Oh no. James, Alonso, Mount. James. I bench James. Oh, actually. It's a tough call. Yeah, James. Because Jorginho is out, right? So that means Mount should be on penalties. So yeah, James. Thoughts on Pope and Weghorst, Casper and Nketiah for minus. Pope and Weghorst to Casper and Nketiah for a -4. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. Although, wait, did you tell me you had chips or no chips? Sharon, you said no chips, right? You don't have any chips left, which means next week you won't have those two as double game week players. But their fixtures are tough. So yeah, I think it's not too bad. Casper and Nketiah for a -4. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah. What are your thoughts on taking big hits? Is taking a -8 or -12 worth it if you're bench boosting? -8. I've seen a lot of -8s flying around for bench boost. So yeah, -8 is not too bad. -12. It depends on who you're bringing in, to be honest, and who you're taking out. I wouldn't go -12. Although I can see why people would go -12. It depends on the moves you're making, to be honest, Kelvin. It depends on the moves you're making. Appreciate your help. No worries, Joel. No worries. No chips left. Yeah. I don't mind that move, Sharon. Sell Mount maybe. I think he only played one game. Could get Saka or Madison instead. I would get Saka. If you don't have Saka, I would go for Saka. Momin. I would go for Saka. Alright. We are 22 minutes, I think, away from the deadline. So make sure to do your... make sure to lock your teams. I've seen a lot of bench boost teams this week. A lot of bench boost teams with high scores as well. So I'm expecting a lot of you guys to do well in the bench boost. I'm on a free hit, so I'm going to go quite differential. We'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, seen a lot of good bench boost teams in the chat today. All with pretty high scores as well. But Mount could haul. He could. I'm not saying he can't. But Saka could haul against Leeds as well, right? The same could be said for Saka. And Saka is on penalties, so is Mount if Jorginho is not on the pitch. I like Saka at the moment over Mount. To sell Mount for Saka? Yeah, I would probably sell Mount for Saka. I like Saka at the moment. Also because Chelsea could rotate a lot against the Leeds game. So we don't know what Chelsea team will turn up against the Leeds game. I'm assuming Mount will still feature in the Leeds game in some capacity. I don't know how many minutes though. Pookie, Dennis or Watkins for Nketiah. On bench boost and free hit next game week. If you're on a bench boost and you're free hitting next week, I would do Watkins most likely. Would I do Watkins? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second, because your striker is going to matter in 38 as well. I wouldn't. Pookie is not good fixture. Oh my god. I guess it's Dennis then. Yeah, it's probably Dennis to Nketiah. Because Watkins has Burnley, which is not a bad option. Pookie has Leicester and West Ham. Although I wouldn't this is a tough question. Pookie, Watkins, Dennis. Yeah, I would do Dennis to Nketiah. Because Dennis's fixture in 38 is also tough. So I would do Dennis to Nketiah. Samir, welcome. Foden or Jota? Probably Foden. Because I don't know how many minutes Jota will play. Well, I very hard to say how many minutes Foden will also play. But if you're asking for 36, 37, 38, I would go Foden. I would go Foden if it's for all three game weeks combined. We've hit 270 subscribers, by the way. Thank you all who subscribed. We managed to hit our goal of 270 subscribers. A huge shout out to everyone who subscribed. Thank you very much. Okay, chat. Have a good night. See you next week. See you, Tiger and Goda. I hope you get green arrows this week. Also, have a good week and have a good weekend and enjoy the football as well. And thank you to everyone who subscribed as well. Thank you very much. Samir, I would do Foden if it's for the next 3 weeks. Alright, we have 15 minutes more for the deadline. Make sure to hit this. Make sure to lock your teams. I put a like. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Tiger and Guna. Guys, if you're still in the chat, make sure to hit the like button, because it'll help the stream a lot and also helps the channel a lot for the YouTube algorithm. Any suggestions about my team for this week? Casper, Cancelo, Cash, TA, good defensive lineup. Salah, KDB, Madison, Saka, KDB, Madison, Salah, Gordon, good midfield. Watkins, Nketiah, good forward line. Not sure about the captain between Salah and KDB. Captain line between Salah and KDB, I guess it depends on whether depends on your rank and mini leagues and all of that. If you're chasing and you want to risk it, then you can go KDB. If you want to be a bit more safer, then you can go Salah. But apart from that, I like your team. Your team looks pretty good for me. Who will play both of the games? Luke Thomas, Chalaba, and will Mateta start? Will Mateta start? I am not really sure. I'm hoping he does start. Luke Thomas and Chalaba. Chalaba, I think, will play one game. I have a feeling. Luke Thomas, I haven't seen Leicester enough to be able to tell on Luke Thomas, to be honest. So I'm just gonna have to go based on the minutes he's played. And okay, that didn't really help me. Let me check on Twitter. Surely there's people who are Twitter who might know. I don't know about Luke Thomas. I'm not really sure on Luke Thomas. Let's see what Leicester's this thing was. The team versus Roma. Hold on. Let me just check the lineup. Yeah, nah. So I don't think Luke Thomas will. I'm not sure Luke Thomas will start both games, to be honest. So probably not. Chalaba might start one game. Mateta, I don't really know. Maybe he might start the game. Akshay, -16 for getting KDB, Gordon, Nketiah, Richarlison, and Schmeichel in for Havertz, Kane, Hwang, Ramsey, and Sa. Bench boost this week. That's a huge -16, but I can see why you've done it, because the players you're taking out are not that great. I mean, you're taking out aren't going to give you too much returns. So yeah, that could work, Akshay, because you're bringing some top tier players who should, except for Kane that you're taking out. The others, I'm not expecting returns too much. So yeah, -16. I guess that works. That's a lot of hits, huh? I'm going to be interested to see how many hits are flying. A lot of people talking about hits this week. I'll be interested to see what the average hits are like. But yeah, Akshay, the moves, at least, if you're looking at them individually, all of them kind of make sense. I can see why the people, and then in 37 you can do like KDB to Son or something. Which Leicester defense and Everton defender below 4.7? Oof. Below 4.7 is very hard to find good defenders, to be honest. There aren't too many. In terms of Leicester defender below 4.7, there is no one. I don't know if Amati will even start 2 games. Most likely not, if I'm not mistaken. Because Fofana and Evans might start the 2 games. Everton defender. The best Everton defender under 4.7 is probably Holgate. I'd expect Holgate to start 2 games. Although I do like Mikalenko and Yeremina. Leicester defender, on the other hand, I don't think you'll get someone who'll start 2 games, to be honest. Under 4.7. But yeah. Sharon, alright man, thanks for the advice. Hope you have a great game with 36. No worries, Sharon. I hope you also have a great game with 36. And yeah. Amit, I hope that answered your question. KGV, Jota, Mount, Ramsey for Salah, Odegaard, and Dewsbury Hall for a -8. Oof. So I guess you're doing Ramsey to Dewsbury Hall. Can you do Ramsey to Gordon? Can you afford that? Mount to Odegaard. Do you already have Saka? Do you already have Saka? If you have Saka, let me know if you have Saka, KGB. And Jota to I guess you're trying to bring in Salah. That's why. Yeah, I think that those moves are good for a Man City. You're bringing in Salah as well, which isn't too bad. Can you get Gordon instead of Dewsbury Hall? If that's possible, that would be great. Mount, Madison, Okulu to Saka. I would have to say Mount, because of the fact that I think Madison and Kulu both have higher chances of starting 2 games than Mount. So I would have to say Mount to Saka. But Mount is a really good pick in 37 and 38, by the way. Madison plays a double as well. Kulu could be good as well. Mount. Probably Mount Saka, to be honest. Out of thinking out all of them. Kulu also has really good fixtures in 37 and 38. Madison has a double. So yeah, Mason Mount to Saka. Thinking of Mar as captain. Could work, Mazda. It's differential for sure. No Saka. Can you afford Saka? I don't think you can afford Saka, no? Because otherwise you probably wouldn't be going this slow. Yeah, KGV, maybe it works. Drewsbury Hall, I wouldn't expect too much from Drewsbury Hall, to be honest. If you can get Gordon at least instead of Drewsbury Hall, that wouldn't be too bad. Odegaard is a decent pick. Mar is captain. Maybe. Differential for sure. Minutes are slightly an issue. That's the one thing with regards to Mahrez. But on penalties, differential. If he can play both games, then yeah, but not too confident about that. Thanks a lot, Ryan. Best of luck for the game week. See you soon. See you, Amit. Best of luck as well to you. And I hope you had a good game week and green arrows as well for you. Also, everyone, people, lads, make sure to lock your teams because there are less than 10 minutes left before the deadline. So make sure to lock your teams. Less than 10 minutes left. And also hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We've hit 270 subscribers, which was our goal for this week. So thank you very much to all those who subscribed. And yeah, fingers crossed, needed for the mini league. Oh, okay. Fingers crossed then. I got my fingers crossed for you guys as well. Hope everyone has green weeks. If you guys want to join the Football Chatbox mini league, make sure to the code is right there in the middle. YRKBK7. That's the code in the middle. So feel free to join the Football Chatbox mini league as well. Abe Gigi Luba. Great. Thank you. Feel free to join the Football Chatbox mini league. Code is right there in the middle. And right now, the person leading it is Sideman Clips. That is the Football Chatbox mini league. Sideman Clips is leading it at 2439. Where is Sideman Clips in what rank? He's at 947. Damn, that's high. But yeah. Salah is a must-have. Yeah. I would say Salah is a good pick for this week. And also, Salah definitely knows that Heung-min Son is catching him up on the golden boot. So Salah will definitely want, he will definitely want to have some goals at least. Hi Ryan, done -4 for Son. Will, how you doing? Welcome. You did a -4 for Son? That's not too bad. Will, you're doing pretty good, aren't you? Where are you? Look at that. Oh, last week was a bit of a disaster, but I think you and I both know last week went pretty bad for regards to Heung-min Son. But in terms of rank, you're doing pretty well. By the way, cups. I think the cups are still going on for the Football Chatbox Cup. That is all teams. Cups for this week. Chance playing Rishant. Rishant is part of the panel team as well. Kieran is playing Abdul Rahman. Is Abdul Rahman still here? I don't think so. But he's still in the cup as well. Zoe is playing Sudhir and I'm playing David. So we'll see how it goes. Quarterfinal rounds of the cups. In the Football Chatbox League. DMD with the team. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Alright, this is Will's team. We're gonna put it up. Let me open image in a new tab. This is Will's team. 6.8k to 14k since wildcarding, doing good. That's because of the Sun, right? Huming Sun has just been scoring and banging goals in when we're owning Salah, and then Huming Sun has just been scoring goals. Salah, Mane, strong team for this week. I like the Mane pick. I think Mane would be your extreme differential this week. This is a pretty good team. Will. This is a pretty good team. You have a free hit as well, which I am assuming you're going to play next week. Martin, James Cash versus Alonso Mings. I like James and Cash because you're having two fullbacks. Alonso, obviously a pretty good option, but I like James and Cash because I think Cash is better than Mings. James and Alonso, right now, Alonso is slightly ahead of James. But James has upside, huge upside. It's just a matter of whether he plays. If James plays right wing back, James has high upside. If he plays right centre back, then it's a bit more lower. But I like James Cash versus compared to Alonso and Mings. Do you think Salah will be rested for the Villa game since it's near the FA Cup final? No, I think Salah will still play. But he might not play full 90 minutes. I understand what you mean by it's near the FA Cup final, but there's like three days gap between the Villa game and the FA Cup final. So I think Salah will play. Yeah, Son should have done the hit for him last week. Yeah. See, I also was thinking that. I also was like, I need to bring Son in, and I didn't bring Son in, and yeah, the rest is history. I should have done Son last week. I was like, I need to bring Son in, and I didn't bring him in. But yeah. Will, I like this team. It's pretty good. This is my team this week. Free hit. I bought Son in for the free hit. I'm hoping it pays off. We'll see how it goes. It's a very heavy midfield. And a heavy forward line as well, I would say. We'll have to see. Defense is a bit of a weak point, but yeah. Free hit team. What do people think? Let me know. Also, guys, 3 minutes left for the deadline. Let me try and see if I can find anything for y'all in terms of league team news. Probably not. Don't think I can find any team news for y'all. Nope, nothing. No league team news. Yeah, nothing, guys. Unfortunately. One of them, Trent rotation, meant I needed my bench. Son would have left me with no one bench at all. So it was sort of sensible, but he just went off. Yeah, that's the thing. But we can't do much, right? Son is Son. I guess these are some lessons to learn for next season. In terms of just back some of the quality players we know who are capable of just doing. But like, yeah, like if you look at Son's XG compared to his returns, it's just insane. He's just like, he's gone mad high. Oh, we got a team from Mohamed. Alright. 2 more minutes for the deadline. Make sure to lock your teams, everyone. Make sure to lock your teams. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as well. We've passed about 30 likes, which is insane. Make sure to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well if you are new. We've passed 270 subscribers as well, which is sick. I hope everyone... a lot of people seem to be playing chips some not playing chips this week. I've seen a lot of good bench boost chips as well. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be a very interesting week. I'm just hoping that this free hit won't be like my last free hit. Last free hit was a disaster. I'm hoping that this week's free hit will be a bit better. In terms of, I can't find any league team news, unfortunately. So it is what it is, guys. I have avoided Salah because I feel like Mane will outdo him over the last few weeks. It could go terribly wrong though. Mo, but I think I saw your team. Oh no, I didn't see your team. It was someone else's team. You never know, right? You have to take the risk. If you want to try and climb rank, and if you're quite far off, then you have to take the risk and see how it goes, I guess. Ralph Ragnick is in the chat. Ralph, you need to win for... Hopefully Manchester United can do a win. Get a W, you know. But big up, he says. Welcome. Please get a W this week. Alright, people. What's your triple captain status, man? Who, mine? My triple captain was done long time ago. I put it on Salah. But if you're triple captaining, I would go Salah. Also, I think the deadline has just passed. I'm not sure. Depends on you guys. For me, deadline has passed. I played my triple captain long ago. Yeah, just feel like KDB will get more points and Mane has been scoring over Salah recently. Fair enough. Take the risk and see how it goes, I guess. We never know where it'll go, right? It will have to... Sometimes you have to risk it at this point. I've seen a guy who risked it since Gameweek 30 by going Son over Salah. And it's paid off for him huge. So why not, right? Give it a go. There's nothing to lose at this point. Get what I mean? Alright, people. Deadline has passed. I hope everyone has locked those chips. I am just checking. Everything seems to be fine so far. Should have scored twice and blanked. Need something from Sadio soon. Newcastle game was so frustrating with him as captain. Yeah, that's the thing. It's been a very frustrating last few weeks in terms of like captains. Like I was looking at Kane as well as captaincy option, and he has the same numbers as Son, but Son just keeps outscoring him crazy amounts. Like. Anyways, thank you to all the new subscribers today. So huge shout out to all the new subscribers, absolute legends, everyone who subscribed and who liked the video as well. Thank you very much. We passed 270 subscribers, which was the goal for this week, which was also huge. This is my team, free hit team. Deadline has passed, so I hope everyone locked your teams. How's everyone feeling ahead of the deadline? How's everyone feeling? Nervous? Meh? Don't know what to expect? How's everyone feeling? Let me just copy this and put this team on Twitter as well. Oh no, I forgot to update my team for TED Talks. Alright, let me just update this. Let me update my team on Twitter as well. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter, my @ is right there in the middle of the screen. Six. Let me show you guys what I'm doing so that you guys can also kind of like see it. Just leaving you guys out as well. Feeling like 100 points. I wouldn't be surprised if I see I think a lot of 100 points should happen this week, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if 100 points doesn't happen. I think 100 points will happen. You on a free hit? Yes, I am on a free hit. And that's the free hit team. Why does it look unclear? I don't know why my free hit team looks unclear. I'm just going to take my picture from where I posted earlier. This was a much more clear free hit team. Gameweek 36 free team, Salah captain. Alright, let's post this out. Free hit team done. Good luck to you all. Hope Salah gives a good return as triple captain. Cheers, you Mancunian. See you next time. See you, Rohan. Have a good week. Looks nice. Thank you, Will. Alright. I hope everyone has locked the teams. Everyone's looking good, ready for this week. Give me estimate on where everyone's feeling like. Is everyone like meh? Feeling confident? Feeling like Mazda is feeling like 100 plus points? How many of you are feeling like 100 plus points this week? You can put a show of hands or whatever. You can put the emoji if you feel like 100 plus points. Let me know what all of you are feeling like, whether it's 100 plus points this week. And yeah, green arrows. Anyone feeling green arrows this week? Confident? Not confident? Hiding behind the sofa? What's everyone's status like? In much need of a green? Yeah, same. Try and getting in that top 10k, no? I think, Will, you're very close to getting in that top 10k. You should be possible. I need a miracle to get in the top 10k from now. Yeah, pumped up. See you. Nice, Rohan. Need Sadio to outscore KDB. Could have swapped, but gotta go back the boys. Fair enough. Gotta back the boys. They're expecting a big game today, right? Spurs versus Liverpool. We'll see what happens. I just need Salah to go mad. If he can score really good, I would be really happy if Salah could like get a hat trick or something. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, I think we'll call it there. I don't feel like there's really any point in waiting for early team news because the early team news, it's only Chelsea and like the games aren't that great. I mean, there are a lot of teams, but none of them are big teams that we're kind of expecting from. So probably not going to wait till the early team news. So we'll call it a day. And I'll see you guys all for the podcast on Wednesday, where we'll be discussing free hit 37. A lot of people will be free hitting 37. I'll be bench boosting in 37. So we'll be having a podcast on Gameweek 37 on Wednesday. And then obviously deadline day stream on Friday. And I'll try and do the expected points. I couldn't do it this week, but we'll do it for this week, for 37 on Friday, I believe. And I'll probably do a free hit draft as well. Possibly Thursday. A good free hit draft for Thursday. Thursday? Yeah. When is 37 deadline? Yeah, a good free hit draft for Thursday. Oh, deadline day stream on Sunday because Sunday is the deadline. Sweet. So that's basically the plan for the upcoming week. Thursday, free hit draft podcast. Wednesday, Friday, expected points. Saturday, nothing really per se. Unless you guys want to do something, let me know in the comments on those videos. And then Sunday is the free hit draft. Sunday is the deadline day stream. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well if you are new. Good luck to you all. And thank you for keeping me company as well till this week. This is my team. Free hit draft. We hope, free hit team. We hope it does well. Gets green arrows. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you all. And thank you to Will, Rohan, Mazda, Mohammed, Ralph Ragnick, who was here, Sharon, Martin, Amit, KGV, Abe, Akshay, Tiger and Guna, who was here earlier, Mohin, Kelvin, Matty, Ibrahim, and all those who subscribed. It's James as well, Rob Madison. Thank you to everyone who subscribed and hit the like button as well. And yeah, see you all later. Have a good week and good luck. Green arrows to you all. Peace out, everyone.